a billion pictures on your
Yeah.
screen. So what actually caught my attention on a few trips that we were on was the interesting part of Italy, which is about 40% of the country is mountainous, right? It's mountains. So, and because of the immense amount of history going back before Christ and all that, they have tremendous architectural heritage, even in the regions we, as a tourist, normally never visit.
That's right.
So I came up with this name, and not name necessarily, but with this idea first that it would be probably interesting to go into those almost abandoned places, which are naturally getting abandoned because of urbanization and immigration and all that stuff happening all the time, and photograph what's left there. But actually I had no idea what I'm going to photograph.
Right.
I knew that the places most of the time going to be beautiful, what kind of ruins they have or what kinds of buildings still standing, I had no idea. And I started doing a little research for this while still doing all this car photography and all that. And I came across an interesting thing that they have. Some of the villages have started the public campaign called €1 per una casa, which is €1 for one house. Right? And I thought, that's something. That's people trying to save their piece of heritage, their small community, repopulate it. So basically you can buy something for €1, but it's going to be not complete, but most of the time it is fixer-upper. It's you have to start building from the ground up.
For €1, you don't get much nowadays, right? You get the key. You got to build the walls.
You got a piece of property.
Right.
You got a piece of land. Try get this here for €1,
right.
Anywhere, but so that's how it all started. I started thinking about this project, and I called it €1 Italy, which is the part of Italy naturally or unnaturally or due to certain reasons I said, becoming a €1 territory because they will have to sell it to people to repopulate. And one day I just was at the gallery at the Italian Center, and I asked them a few questions about what they put on the walls, how do they select the projects and stuff. And that is how the ball got rolling, because they got interested in that idea. And now I've completed the first part of this project, which I still think has to be completed with the book. But the exhibition is upcoming.
Right. So when is the exhibition? Because now by the time this comes out, I'm taping about a month ahead. Most people that listen to my show know that. So we are now at the end of April. So when is your show? I know it's coming up soon.
It is May the 8th, the opening reception. The show starts May 4th.
Okay.
So the picture is going to be up on the walls by May the 4th. So people can start coming over in the weekend. But the opening reception is going to be on May 8th, 6:30 p.m. It's Columbus Center in Toronto, Lawrence 901 Lawrence Avenue West.
So is this your first show?
Yeah, it is. It is.
You're going to be a rock star, my friend. I remember my first show back in 2004, and trust me, you're going to be excited. You're not even going to remember it, so take lots of pictures because you won't see it till the next day for sure.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I might need you to actually bring your cameras and record something, because I don't have means to record it. I know I have to do the speech or something. And there's going to be people walking around with champagne looking at the show. But it's quite big. I wanted to cut it down to about 40 pictures.
Yeah.
It turned out to be 60 pictures.
Okay.
Because of the amount of places I've visited.
Yeah.
And I had to do another trip just this time, this spring.
Yeah.
Another trip to Italy for just over 4 weeks.
Wow.
And traveling all the way from north, picking up the car in Milan and traveling all the way to Sicily and back. And the number of places visited actually resulted in more pictures that have story, complete story that kind of look like a complete story. They got a flow, they got a beat, they got some rhythm into it when you put them together. And the good thing is the gallery at the Columbus Center, it's sort of Guggenheim of Toronto.
Right.
They have one big curved wall.
Yeah.
And you kind of go along the wall, and that gives you the flow. So I like the space, and I quite like the pictures. I've been to my framer yesterday. I looked at the pictures; they look nice.
Yeah.
So it's going up on the wall.
Good.